I haven't opened up a video with kind of an introduction, but I really felt I had to do this one. So we're going to look at the Haslab Cantina. I put a lot of video into this, a lot of time. I've had this thing for actually over a month now, and it's taken me this long to finally get it done and set up. This was fun, actually. There's a lot of work to it. There's a lot to put into it. And yeah, for those people who enjoy it, there's a lot more customization and things that you can do with it. But I've had a lot of fun putting this together and getting it set up. And yet I know with where I put it, it's not as easily seen, but this is an awesome set. I'm so glad. It's one of the best play sets. In fact, this is the best Star Wars play set I've ever gotten. I'm totally happy with this. Let's check.
Deluxe. Not deluxe.
So what's the difference? It's this box right here. This box just has the extra alcove and everything. And I've actually already pulled it out, so you're not going to see a lot here, but it shows how you can put it on there, and it comes with all your extra cups and chairs and all these needs. So here is the extra wing, which has this little like crocodile head thing, right? Whatever here. I've put the little lights in there. You know, they're kind of like little light pipes, so they do bring the light in there. Each alcove is a little bit different, as you can see. And they all have like a little different deco and everything on the outside. I've already heard the complaints that it's not quite dirty enough. It's kind of true. But this is the basic setup for that extra wing right here. Now there's still loads of cups and chairs and tables and everything. Opening one of these up, so you see how well protected. We have the corner protectors right here. We can pull these guys out. So, and then, not only does it have all that, this is what impressed me, but then it has these guys right here. So like further cardboard protectors that, as you can see, give it space between the outer shipping box and the inner shipping box. This is partly why they're so heavy too. And then you can see there's more. They're here on the corners too. Again, protecting it all the way. It's kind of nice that Hasbro really wants to protect these things to get them. So inside each box is our Cantina. So each one has this exact same box. It just comes with one of these in the deluxe box right here as an extra, which makes it just a little. So looking at this, I mean, you can see the figures it comes with, plus some others in there, right? And it shows how it's supposed to be laid out. And then we got the artwork, and we've got pictures up here. It's a very nice box. It feels smaller, but then again, it's very squat. I don't know what to call it. It's like a thicker box. Most of our Haslab boxes are long but tall, whereas this one is just bigger. Here's the pictures on the bottom as well, right there. So what's inside? Inside, like many Haslabs, well, we've got our instruction booklet. We'll need that. But we've been getting a lot of this. They're kind of like drawer doors. We can see this with the G.I. Joe and the Star Wars ones. Those are ones I'm used to anyway. We all know what this is going to be, right? That's the figures right there. So you just pull these out and work through them. We have all these boxes to go through and get everything set up. I think we're going to start with this one. So when you open the figures here, you can see how they're packed in there. Nicely done. And oh, look at those Tonikas. Aren't those great? And we're her. And then you lift this up. And we have each figure. Oh, look, they've got an extra wrapping around each one. I'm taking all these out. So. It's nice. It looks like they really went to protect them. So we've got Nabran leads here. The Haslab numbers, number 11 there. We got Greedo. Sure. This is one of the figures I was like, do we really need Greedo? But we got Greedo. Like we all wanted the Wolfman. This is number 10. And after all of these years, we finally have the Tonica sisters. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Brea Tonica here is number 9. This has been like a top. I've seen people asking for these for at least 30 years, it seems like. Since I've been collecting fully. Here's a Seni Tonica right there. And this is number 8. We'll open these, don't worry. You'll get to see them. And we're her. This is our first we're her figure since what, 97, 98, when we got that cardboard Cantina. I know, well, they did a couple of repaints of him, but he is number 7. Look at that. So let's start, we'll look at Werher right here. It's a nice card and everything. And number 7. And here is the figure. Look at that chest hair there. It's a pretty good sculpt of him, right? He's got tons of articulation. He's got a little ring there on his finger. A nice wash on him. We don't always see that on figures. It's got, oh, he's got thigh swivel. Look at that. Looks like barbell hips. Everything you'd expect. Plus, he comes with an extra hand to hold a cup. And, well, a cup to hold, or a pitcher. And then he also comes with, even though he says no blasters, well, it's not blaster. Well, I guess it is blaster. But a rifle blaster, if you will. He comes with that. I guess for when people really get out of... Next, we have our first Tonica sister with Seni Tonica. Now, I'm pretty sure these are the same body for both of them, different heads. Comes with 2 blasters, look like Padme blasters, an alternate hand. And again, she is number 8. All right, can't believe it. I actually have a Tonica sister in my hand. What a great sculpt. You know, if we'd gotten these 30 years ago, they wouldn't have looked nearly as good. Probably never gotten another one. Nice little belt there. She's got, like, almost looks like a watch or a bracelet there. So have extra details and everything. It's just not just a bodysuit, but they actually did some details on her. And, yeah, she comes with an extra hand. It's got that little bracelet on it as well. A cup. And a couple of Padme-looking blasters. Now, she doesn't have any holsters to put those blasters in, so. All right. There we go. Next is Bria Tonica right here. She's blue. Again, 2 Padme blasters, extra hand, and a cup. She is number 9. And here is Bria Tonica right here. Oh, her belt is different. Look at that. They molded something different. That's kind of nice. I knew the hair was different, but there are some subtle differences between these figures. Still has that little thigh belt thing. I think most of this is the same sculpt on both figures. Looks like we just have a different belt on them. Kind of the same idea here. And again, she's got her little Padme blasters. These look the same. She has a different cup, and then she has different hands. She does not have the little bracelet thingy or whatever, so that's not on her hand as well. Next, we get Greedo, and of course, this is a different card from any other Greedo we've had. It's a different picture, which is kind of nice. Comes with his blaster and his cup right there. He is number 10. Looking at Greedo, this is a nice figure. It's a good upgrade. I'm sure we'll see this re-released at some point because it's Greedo. I can't imagine them not reusing this somehow. It is definitely better. I like the plastic vest. I think it looks a little bit better than the cloth one. He doesn't have a blaster mark underneath like we've had in previous ones. His holster works. And yeah, he comes with a little blaster. This is a little different of a blaster we've seen with Greedo. And he comes with a different cup than the other ones. A little symbol on it. Look at that little symbol right there. That's kind of interesting. Finally, we have Nabrin Leeds, which we had in Power of the Force 2, and there was a repaint of him. Comes with 2 blasters and a cup, and I think that's a separate hose thing that you can change out. I don't know. We'll take a look. He is number 11 here. And here is our figure. He looks great. Very well done. Got all 4 arms fully articulated. Elbow, shoulder, if you will, wrist. He's got the thigh swivel, everything. Nice paint job on it. Kind of metallic looking boots. It's pretty cool. I like all the wrinkles on some of these guys. It's great. And then he's got his 2 very space age blasters here. And this extra little nozzle or whatever, and his own cup. So here he is when you change out the little nozzle thing, and you can get a little look at him with his blasters in hand there. So there are all of our figures, all taken out, plus the carded set. That's pretty cool. These are great figures. I had fun opening these here. So I guess we'll get to the Cantina now. Here is box number 1, and just to see what these look like on the inside. Oh, there's our stickers. Look at that. I don't think I'm going to put any of these on, but look at Docking Bay 94, and was that 35? All sorts of fun little stickers. If you wanted to customize yours, I'm sure there's people out there who will do it. Oh, that thing from Book of Boba Fett. That's kind of cool. Oh, and they're metallic. So this is what it looks like inside. So these are alcoves. I recognize these from doing the other box. I'm going to lift that up. Oh, there we go. There's a couple of, or no, just one arch. And this is like chairs and tables. We have a whole lot of these little tables right here, which are, you know, you could put a light underneath them and light them up. And these chairs. And then we have, like, I guess we call these bar stools. I don't know. They're kind of little tiny chairs. And there's lots and lots of these throughout this whole set. We lift that up, and there's more here. So we have more chairs, and oh, look at this table. That's kind of cool. Okay, and more arches. Oh, it's got a nice little design on it right there. And the roof, if you will. Just got the spots to put the little light pipes in. All the roofs are exactly the same. So that's what it looks like inside. I got these alcoves all put together like this, although there's still some more pieces. I mean, you can see there's curved on that, and there's some other pieces that need to go in there, but that's got those 3 alcoves built. Let's go to box, I think this is 2. When I open this up, what do we got in here? Oh boy. Oh, look at this stuff. So I think this is something I was looking for right here. More chairs. Looks like the front. And then underneath, oh, we got some, oh, we got the bar. Oh, this is cool stuff. Oh yeah, this is stuff I want to get into. Okay, so I've added those pieces onto the alcove. It's got that right. And look at this thing. So here's the entrance. You can see that lights up with a little light behind it. Got it. This door does not open. Got these little rings here. I feel like that's where you could put your dewback. Now you can, this just can pop right off right here. And go up your stairway. You've got both droid detectors on either side. And then on the inside, you've got all this, and this will start to attach to my alcoves and everything, which is pretty cool. That is awesome. I love this. This got me excited. So there, we've put our cantina, at least the outer sides together. It's pretty cool. Loving it. I gotta do the bar. So I'm guessing the bar is here in box 3. Let's take a look. Oh, yep. Got some alcoves. I can see the bar layout in there. Underneath. Oh yeah, there's the bar. Oh, cool. Here we got the whole back wall with the bar in there. This needs more to be able to support it, but cool thing is, there's the layout, the footprint, if you will, of the cantina. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was, that's for sure. Pretty cool. So box 4, let's see what we got. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. So we have all these wire things for the bar, the little IG-88 heads, rocket or engines. Oh my gosh, there is so much here. Oh, this looks like it's going to take forever to do. And more cups. Oh goody. Oh, look at all this. There's some cool little pieces in here. Lots of little details and such. Oh, nice. So of course, the one thing that the cantina is missing is a floor. So what I did is I bought one of these, oh, I don't know, they're the foam core boards. And I bought a black one, so it's black. And then I painted it like a sandy brown, then put a little bit of like metallic rust over it and a little black. And I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be a floor that I can put down and put everything on. And so I did 2 of these. So I could put most of the cantina on one. I'm going to kind of split it up the way I'm going to display it. So this is where we are. I've gotten the main cantina set up on my platform. I got all this stuff to put in. I've glued like all the cups and everything down. Using hot glue like I do with a lot of my stuff, just to make sure everything stays in place, because this is going to get moved around. This will actually get hot glued down to the base, and then I'll get all the tables and the figures will actually be glued down, so that I can make this just one big platform and move it back and forth. But man, this thing is pretty cool. If we get into some of the detail here, this bar was a lot to do. There was a lot of work to it, a lot of pieces that you have to go through and do it. It's pretty insane to get it done, and yet it's awesome. It's pretty impressive with all the detail, and you know, it could have more dirt on the inside, but I think it's going to look fine, especially when I get underneath where it's going to go, because this is actually going to go underneath a shelf, and the idea is it's going to light up, and you're going to be able to see into it kind of from this angle right here, so you'll still be able to see what's going on there, and it'll be all lit up so that you can see what's going on. So I've got this set about how I want for this part right here. You can see, I've got Evezian and Ponda Baba going against Obi-Wan. I know that's an old Obi-Wan. Luke's going to be on the floor. He's over there for right now. Got everything in there. Lots of stuff in there. Got no blasters going right there. I added a few little fun things in here. Put the Grindin blue snaggletooth. That's the Greedo that came with it. Sit next to Indiana Jones. I thought that'd be good. I got Han and Greedo right over there. Back here. And then I've got another nice little Easter egg back here. We go back to where the Tonica sisters are. If I can get down in there. And there's B. Arthur right back there serving drinks. So we've got the lights all set up. All the tables light up except for one, just because I had to redo it. And there's lights going through the bar and all sorts of stuff. Hoping it'll light up pretty well with where I'm going to put it in the shelf. It looks pretty good. I was just curious how it would look with the lights. I got the lights completely off, and there we go. I mean, this looks great. There's lights all around. It's lighting up the bar, but it's dimly lit. You can see all the tables have their lights. It's pretty nice. Even in there. That came out pretty good. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. That looks better than I thought it was going to be. Great. So I've now finished the other part of the bar here, the deluxe section, if you will. See, there's a bonus like Gandalf in there. I kind of had a little fun with some of this, like having Lax Sivrak in there, plus that guy, plus this guy, the guy Lax Sivrak replaced, in front of him. See, get the joke? Then we got the band over here, and I even put an old Werher right there. And yeah, a Cobb Vanth just sitting there just for fun. I don't know. And I added all these lights. You can see how I've done up the lights and everything right there. And hear my children screaming in the background. It's not perfect, but with where I'm putting this, because it goes underneath a shelf, it makes it so it lights up better. The lights, especially on the table, seem to be almost blinking or something, but they're not. Let me turn off the lights so we can get a good look at this. This gives an idea of what it looks like then. Because I did not put the roofs on these just because it made more sense that way, so I could light it up a little bit better and get the lights within there. And it still has the dark idea with it, but is lit up, and I do like that. I even got these guys to light up right there, these two little guys. I put a light behind them. So all in all, this is an awesome set. I really had fun putting this together. It took forever. I think I've been working on this for almost a month now to do all of this, but what a cool set. So I've got the whole thing now set up on the right shelf with varying degrees. I got a couple Sand Troopers, including the new Sand Trooper right there. Yes, that's a Power of the Force 2 Sand Trooper next to him, as well as these two guys walking in, but they're from the back. So I even got Grindin like here ready to spy. I've got the Streets of Mos Eisley over here, but I'm gonna move this Bantha out so we can really see in here, because this is a shelf. It's underneath the sail barge. But this is why I wanted to put so much light on it, so you could really get in there and see the details. Now this side I really wanted to open up, especially because I love that band. I want to be able to see the band in there. Plus, it just keeps things open. And again, it's hard to see here, but you know, I was able to light things up over here. Fortunately, I have to have a support for that right there, but you can see it's very crowded in there. But it is cool, and I love it. And I got the lights in there, and it looks good. That's the nice thing, is you can see in there, it gives a dark glow. Here, really go in. I don't know if you can see her now. There's a Easter egg all the way in the back. I doubt I can get it. Right there, in the very back is Akmina at the very back of the bar. I had a little custom figure, went ahead and put her in there. The nice thing is, yeah, I can move this front piece out of the way if I need to. Access my battery housing and kind of really see where things are, and you know, get in and really look at it if I want to, and then move this back into place because this just moves. It's really nice. I like the way my floor turned out. Oh no, I'm very happy with this Cantina. It is so awesome.